as we always do. Kev, there was a show called Goodnight, L.A. You may have seen it on your runs out there. I think it might have predated your WWE run, though. And so what this was, Goodnight, L.A., was one of those, I don't know if it was exactly public access, but it was like local LA bands. Imagine like a 1 hour MTV show for local bands. So you saw, a lot of what you shouldn't have been seeing or hearing out of the LA music scene, and maybe for good reason. Here is a band, Kev, called Electric Peace. And I did think of you not because it mentions one's piece, but because the title of the song is Big Man. So you may want to, if there is ever another run, you may want to consider this as your entrance music. Some of the finest in the 80s video effects I think we're going to see here, if I recall correctly. Something you might hear on Next Wave on Sirius. Got a little punk vibe to it. Dancing girls, always a plus.
Tap.
Not even to the chorus, Kev.
No, it's just put red fucking flower pots on your head if you're going to do a Devo.
Devo. I was going to say, who did it most remind you of? I had some suggestions, but Devo's a great one.
Devo's right there.
Don't worry
it's
about
funny,
that.
Too, how I've watched so much public access in both L.A. and New York. That is so L.A., the New York one. I remember one time it was late at night, and it was a predominantly R&B, hip hop public access in New York.
Well done, Kevin. That was a very 2024 explanation. Very well done.
What's that?
That was a very well done 2024 explanation for what you were seeing on television. It was predominantly R&B. Go ahead.
And these two guys were on, and they were talking. There was an interview guy, so they played like on this little stage. They came and they sat down, and all these two guys said the entire time was, "No doubt, know what I'm saying? No doubt, know what I'm saying? No doubt, know what I'm saying?" And that was an ongoing.
Is that the name of the show?
No, but that was an ongoing thing with Scott. If somebody would say something, if either one of us, all the other one had to do was go, "No doubt," and the other one would
say, "Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? No doubt. Know what I'm saying?"
Ah, tremendous.
I was talking to my wife, and there's like certain things that Scott would always do, and it didn't matter where you were. That it was like and they would just do it just to for like me or a kid or whatever, but mostly just I was with him so much. Anytime a woman bent over anywhere around us, if it was to grab a bottle out of a bag to feed a baby, the minute she bent over, Scott would go, so adolescent.
I was going to say it worked in 6th grade, so why not on the road as the heavy...
You'd just be sitting there and you'd be like, oh, God, is it coming? You hear...
like clockwork.
Be like, oh, man.